Welcome everybody to General Chemistry 1 Online. This is CHE1111. My name is Dr. Alex Saltzman and I will be your instructor this semester. In this video we're going to be doing a quick course tour, so I'll be showing you just how to get started in the My Courses platform and the things you should be looking out for each week within the course schedule and things like that. A couple things to keep in mind. I am the primary instructor for this course, but this course is the product of a lot of other individuals' contributions as well. So you may see some other instructors in the instructional videos for this course. But whenever you reach out to your instructor for more information, that would be me. And I highly recommend that you do so whenever possible. Okay, so without any more, let's jump into how the course should appear on your end and how I would get started navigating it. Okay, here we are in the course. The way that I got here was just by going to your course. So first off, up here we'll often call the course waffle, and here you can see all the courses that I've been enrolled in. Hopefully you don't have as many, or maybe not. One thing that's really useful is if you pin the ones that are here for your current semester. So go ahead and unpin any from previous semesters or just pin the ones from your current semester just so that you can get to those from the, just have them in the top of the course. Again, this little thing here looks a bit like a waffle, so we'll call that the course waffle. And this is basically, how we get to the course initially. It'll put you on the course home landing, which will look something like this. I don't have any announcements posted right now in this version that I'm looking at, but definitely look here. In your version, you should see quite a few useful resources in the announcements that I've set up so far. The way that you really want to navigate this course is through content. So I'm going to go here, and the first module on the side here, we call all of these modules. The first module you want to look at is this Welcome or Getting Started module. And so this is basically just all the things that are helpful for getting started. And so we have the syllabus, we have the semester schedule, which I think you'll find really useful. We'll take a look at that in a minute. And we have a bit more on how to navigate the course, how to insert images appropriately, which is very important for this online course. Periodic table, this one I highly recommend you print out and have it handy. I mean, it's really the single best one-page document in science, I would argue, and it's definitely worth having printed out and next to you if at all possible. So do that now, and I think you'll be rewarded for it. How to get to your textbook and all sorts of things like that. Importantly, we also have a link to McGraw-Hill ALEKS, ALEKS, which is the learning tool we'll be using for this semester and is something that's going to have assignments due for you each week. Okay, I did want to look at the semester schedule, so let's pop that open. And in here we have all the due dates for the course and just really the schedule. And one thing that I would keep in mind is that in each week, so here we have week 1, course introduction, there is stuff due on multiple days each week. So it's really not that you have everything due at the end of the week. We'll have a few things due, early in the week. So here's Wednesday, here's Thursday, here's Friday, and there will be a lot of, repetition within this. So the labs are all going to be due on Friday. We'll have exams. These exams will be open on Friday, but they'll close on the Sunday of each week. And, your different homeworks will be due at different times each week. So as we look here under homework and exams into week 2, that's when we're going to start with our ALEKS content homework. So in the first week, we just have some knowledge checks and prerequisite assignments that are going to help you sort of understand what's expected of you in this course and how to do the course. But we're really going to jump into the chemistry in week 2, at which point you'll have an assignment due on Tuesday, an assignment due on Wednesday, and then an assignment due on Thursday with the lab due on Friday. This is really to encourage you to work steadily through the course, and that's really so critical to success in an online course. There's no reason you can't work on these ahead of time, and I highly recommend you do, as the assignments sort of conclude on Friday of each week. If you decide, hey, I've got some time here on Sunday, I want to jump ahead to my ALEKS assignment that isn't due until Tuesday, I really think that's an amazing way to stay up to date at this course and to be able to reach out if you have any questions at all. Okay, as for the assignments themselves, let's jump back to the modules. So I'm going to go back to the welcome module, and then we're going to jump into the week 1 course introduction module. Each week you should use this to navigate the course. Don't just use, the assignments tab or whatever your to-do list is on the home page. we'll be able to see learning outcomes for the week, to see what exactly the broad strokes of what you're doing each week. There'll be a link to the checklist here. So for example, this checklist shows you what's due each week. So, whether it's to watch the course tour, read the syllabus, etc. Really a great way to help you stay organized throughout the course. This may look like a lot, but it's really just a bunch of little stuff due here in week 1. And the idea is to make sure that you are, keeping up with the course. One thing that you might see here is this IM. So this says IM 1B, brain-based learning techniques. These IMs, instructional modules or introductory modules, these are like activities that you'll do within the online learning platform. And they're sort of like homeworks, but they're slightly more engaging and more video-based than your homeworks. And these are sort of like the lecture equivalent of this course. One thing to keep in mind is that there is no set lecture for this course. It is an asynchronous online course, and therefore, your engagement is really what is going to determine your success. There is no class where we're just going to talk at you. However, that's not to say that you're alone. There will be lots of videos and instructional material to help you succeed. As we get into week 2, things are going to start to get into a very similar pattern. For your ALEX assignments, you will click here to go to ALEX each week. So let's say if I click here, hopefully it'll all link up. If not, it should on your end. I see that I'm, trying to access it as a demo student here, but nevertheless, when you click here to go to ALEX, it should take you there. Let me see, maybe I can change that just to make sure that you can see a little bit of what to expect from ALEX. I don't think it'll change much as far as how we're viewing the course. Click here to go to ALEX. We go here, and it should link you right to the ALEX platform, which will show you all the assignments that are due each week. So, go to assignments. Your page might look slightly different, but it's just to say that you will go to this ALEX platform and all the assignments will be here within ALEX. Look within the assignment tab for each week. So, you're in the week 2 module, you have your link to ALEX, and it's going to remind you what exactly the assignments are due here each week. And again, having that printed course schedule will really help show you what exactly is what you're going to be responsible for. Here's a link to the instructional module just so you can have a look at one of these. So this is an IM for significant figures. There is a video with my wonderful colleague Cheryl, who is going to talk to us about significant figures, and then you'll check some problems here, continue on. It's only four little pages, so shouldn't take too long, and is a great way to get started, and they are assigned as well. So anyway, there is quite a bit within this course, so I hope you don't feel too overwhelmed. One thing to remember is that week 1 is really for getting your bearings in the course, exploring the course, and making sure everything is set up. And then week 2, week 3 onward is all going to be pretty much the same structure and pattern as far as the weekly deadlines. And again, I think the most important document here that you want to look at is this semester schedule, which I think will be exceedingly helpful for keeping everything, organized and set up. I would really recommend you print this as well. It's really 2 weeks only, and it shows pretty much everything within this course that is going to be assigned. All right, I hope you found this course tour useful. Again, my name is Dr. Saltzman, Dr. Alex Saltzman. You can call me Dr. Saltzman, Professor Saltzman. Please reach out to me anytime. My emails should be all over the course. I'll communicate a lot in the announcements section as well, so please be sure to look there for helpful videos and other things like that each week that I think will help make Chemistry 1 come alive. I know that chemistry is something that many of you may feel could be very challenging, but I think if you're able to take your time with the material, work on it as proactively as possible, reach out if you have any questions, that you'll really get a great look at the material and you will, I think, feel fulfilled. I feel very fulfilled by the material. It's made me see the world in different ways, and I think that you'll be able to achieve all of that as well if you would like to, if you want to put in the time, work proactively. I definitely agree that trying to learn all of chemistry at the last minute can be very stressful, and it's just not a very rewarding experience. Let it sit with you while you're doing other things in life, which you'll only have the advantage of by working proactively. Definitely keeping up with everything is absolutely key in an online course, and late work is really strongly discouraged, though if there is an emergency, you can reach out if you have questions. Anyway, please reach out anytime. Like I said, I stop checking email kind of in the evenings, but Email me anytime. I'll get back to you first thing in the morning. I really know that it's important you have a contact in these asynchronous online courses, and I am here to help. All right, that's the course. Hope you have a great experience with it, and I look forward to being your instructor this semester.